Working class people much more ready to be patriotic and to display it and not to be ashamed in any way, the middle class people. This goes right back actually to Orwell, the 1940s. He talked about the intelligentsia and the fact that it was far more ready to steal from a charity box than stand for God Save the King. And he had a point. The difference is that since then, the intelligentsia, or what amounts to intelligentsia in this country today, has sort of spread much further out. It's a much bigger class of people. I prefer to call them the lumpen intelligentsia. They're the ones who have these similar attitudes of a kind of dislike of England and a dislike of English things and a preference for anything that's not. Another example actually was something that happened quite a few years ago, which I then used as the opening anecdote in a book I wrote called Being British. I was in Hatch Yards in London, central London, and there were two kind of rather snarky student sales assistants behind the till. We were queuing up at the time, and they'd obviously been having a conversation about Britain or about British history or something. And one of them said, well, you know, what has Britain ever given the world anyway? Oh yeah, concentration camps. And I remember being utterly furious at this kind of level of self-denigration and also just lying and a lack of knowledge and a willingness to see the very, very worst side of this country and to elevate it above all else. On a more exalted level, the philosopher Roger Scruton called it the culture of repudiation. That is actually sort of going back and repudiating home, family, country, flag, everything.
That march that we had here 2 weeks ago in London, in Whitehall, that sent shivers through the spines of many of our communities.
Fact is, it's very, very easy to actually see what those kind of people must have felt when they watched the demonstration in London recently. But that should not discourage or put any of us off. We should absolutely carry on marching. We should do more and more marching. We should show more and more displays of our pride and our patriotism. No one else is going to do it for us.